swallow it.
Welcome. Welcome to the Nonsense Podcast. We are live on YouTube. Thank you for listening, children. Oh my god. Oh man. Fucking hell. Anyway, my name is Andrew.
I'm a very sick Kyle.
I'm Ian.
And boys, we're here to talk about E3 2019. Goddamn, let's just let's address the elephant in the room. Ian,
Yeah?
why did you say that in the beginning of the stream?
I saw Kyle spitting something into a napkin.
Yeah, because I'm getting like really sick. Like I feel like I'm gonna be dead by the end of this, and
God,
I'm spitting out mucus.
I didn't know it was mucus.
So it's like, come on, baby, swallow it. And that's how we started the stream.
I didn't realize this. I did realize it, except at the same time, I didn't.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, let's talk about E3. I mean, God.
I know, right?
Yes!
Let's talk about E3. So overall thoughts, guys. This year's E3, disappointing.
It was very
Delivered.
It was very bottom loaded. Like, yeah, it had a really big ass because everything.
But no toits.
No toits.
Yeah.
It's Brazilian. Everything up until the Nintendo one was pretty weak.
Yeah.
Except for some key, like, extremely highlight moments.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, like, Nintendo hit it out of the fucking park, just to get that out of the way. Theirs was by far the best.
True story.
Yeah, dude. Nintendo fucking killed
They
it.
didn't just
on it-
have one thing.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Out of directs, sorry, I'm getting a paper towel
okay.
because I'm very sick. Do it. Nintendo's direct wasn't really that good until like the last 3 minutes. That's when it was like, okay, they're the fucking winners. Granted, Luigi Mansion looks great, but like, I'm gonna be honest, this could have been the best E3. It sucked.
Yeah,
to
overall.
be honest.
For me, I didn't get to watch the Direct live, so I'm not basing it off of the Direct itself. I'm basing it off of everything that came out of it. And for Nintendo...
So you didn't watch the direct as it was happening?
No, because I was working.
Ah.
So basing it off of what Nintendo gave, whether or not it was out of the last few minutes, you got, for me, like fucking Luigi's Mansion. I'm hyped about that. Both Smash characters. You have fucking sequel to Breath of the Wild. Like that those alone is more than any of the others have.
That's very true. Yeah, there's no contest. Nintendo did win.
Oh, dude.
If we're gonna go by
a landslide.
But it could have been so much better, like out of Microsoft and.
Yeah, I was really excited for Microsoft's because Microsoft's was amazing last year.
Yeah, it was. It was really nice. And then I guess it's the absence of Sony. Really.
Yeah, that was kind of like
less competition.
It left like a huge void.
But like that's no excuse. Microsoft could have took advantage of that.
I know.
And really showed off, but instead it feels like they just got lazy.
Except like showing like 50 indie games that no one's gonna play, and then like 10 like
showing off all of the
10 other games that like could be good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I guess.
So. No, because their whole thing was like, guess
Pass?
what? We're gonna show 60 games.
Yeah,
and everybody was losing their mind because they think, oh my god, these are all going to be fucking badass exclusives.
And I don't know if they know quality over quantity.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
So,
and that's why Nintendo whooped their ass.
I'm sure they showed a lot last year as well. I only remember a select few.
Oh my god. Dude.
So,
Coolly bad.
Fucking Microsoft. Do you guys want to go in order? Like chronologically?
we're gonna go in order.
All
so
right.
the first day, it was EA's EA Play. So it wasn't really a conference. It was just like a thing. They had it like outside and all that stuff. I should not be taking the lead today, guys.
All right, tell you what, I can kick it off. I was watching this live as it happened.
I was at work for this one as well, so I didn't see this one.
Yeah, so EA, I mean, everybody kind of shits on them because you expect, okay,
Because they're a shitty
loot boxes, microtransactions, games that aren't fully fledged. They just kind of want to put stuff out there.
But they also deserve it.
and have you
Yeah,
pay.
oh, totally.
Oh, yeah. They want you to essentially.
Pay to play.
Yeah, dude. It's a pizza place that only serves cheese
of course it's
pizzas,
pay
but
to
they charge
play.
you
Yeah.
just like double per topping.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
fuck
fucking.
you, man.
That's right.
Pay to play even though you've already paid. So pay more to play.
Yeah,
Dude.
exactly.
It's basically just a pissant company, if you don't mind me saying
Yeah,
so.
it is.
But there could be a light side to this.
What do you mean by that, Kyle?
I hope
Well,
so.
I'm glad you asked, Ian. We're gonna talk about Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh my
Which
god.
was like the highlight. That was the one everybody seemed to be talking about.
EA, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order trademark. EA trademark.
Star Wars
Can
trademark.
they just please take the EA out?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
that's just like a bad.
if you want, I get
taste.
the TM, but it's just like, you don't have to put your logo there
Yeah,
for
don't
every
put EA
fucking
there.
title of your games.
Yeah.
Kind of hypocritical because we put our logos on every
Hey, we're
one
trying
of
to
these
plug. They're a huge.
Yeah, but we're
company.
not shitty like EA.
Yeah.
That's a
I mean,
fact.
we're shitty, but we're
Yeah.
not as shitty.
Yeah.
That's true.
But-
We have macro transactions.
What?
Like macro means big.
Yeah, right.
Macro transactions.
That's why Ermac's my favorite ninja. It's Ermac
Or
macro.
macro. So
Jedi
big.
Fallen Order. What are your thoughts, guys?
I wasn't blown away
I agree.
because
it looks cool.
I've seen it before.
I mean, like I have some of my favorite Star Wars games are like Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, which looks like an older version of this. It just or Force Unleashed or whatever. It's
Exactly. I was getting
which is-
strong Force Unleashed vibes.
which
from
is
this one.
cool. That's not a bad thing. It's just like, yeah, it looks like a third-person Star Wars game.
Yeah, and it,
Which I mean, that's like again, that's nothing to complain about. It's better than having more Battlefronts, but like
true. But at the same time, I kind of like the
something-
idea of Battlefront.
Sure. Well, it's like say something you have like they were developing that 1313, and
Which had potential.
yeah, that sounded like something new and very interesting. And another problem for me is just like I've already seen, especially like me, I've played this story of in between the prequels and original trilogy before. Like this looks very like not just the gameplay, but like the story seems similar to Force Unleashed because it is another like one of those the last of the Jedi and whatnot after Order 66 and everything.
And it's been
a little tired of Stormtroopers.
Yeah, it seems like it's done to death already. It's just like do another like Old Republic thing and just or
there's like thousands of years that you could choose anything from.
yeah, but no, it's like the sweet spot for everything seems to be in between Episode 3 and Episode 4. It's like that seems to be
everything happens.
Everything
at that time.
has
so
to
far,
happen.
like
'Cause
both
it's
of their movies,
because it's the
have
biggest.
happened.
It's the biggest gap in the
yeah.
cinematic world.
Sure.
It's the biggest gap.
Well, let me give my opinions. I feel like I'm more lenient than you guys on this one.
I mean, I'm gonna play it.
Granted, EA has the name on it. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely something to get concerned about. But I feel like this is less to worry about than Battlefront 2. It's not online. It's single player.
That's great.
There's nothing to rely on when it comes to microtransactions, facing other people, playing to win.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like Force Unleashed, but like a heavier Force Unleashed. You're jumping around and all that stuff, but I feel like Starkiller, like it looked more
You can like
chaotic.
Yeah. Jump off shit.
Excuse me. But I'm getting like Arkham type vibes if you were a Jedi. It's like you got to solve like some puzzles, it looks it, and then like take down some enemies, solve some
Right.
puzzles. But granted, Arkham has that love and charm to it. But again, I want to see more from this. But I'm down for it.
Yeah.
But like what Ian and Andrew said, like I really don't want something again between episode
like,
3 and
both
4.
Both of their Star Wars story movies
Yeah,
have both
and,
been
like,
that.
I get my hopes up. Like, I tend to get my hopes up because the first Battlefront, I was just like, oh boy, this is gonna be great, and then it was like, man,
fucking terrible.
And then Battlefront 2, I got my hopes up again, and I enjoyed the single player campaign, but there was like
the game's not terrible, but
Yeah.
like right off the gate where you get that like shit with the whole like the microtransaction shit, that
it feels
just
like there was a lot of
immediately
shit.
soured it.
Yeah.
And for another thing for me, just like because I'm big on story and whatever, like Star Wars, even though time and time again they prove me wrong, it has the potential of having great storytelling and not just be the same thing over and over again. Like a great case is Knights of the Old Republic 2. It's extremely original, but like say like this protagonist, like he just looks like here's a smarmy white guy who says quips, where it's like, how many third-person action games are we gonna have where that's the protagonist?
Right.
I know, man. Give us another woman. That was really cool about Battlefront.
Or a choice.
Or
whatever. Yeah, whatever you're gonna do with it. Just so far, it looks cool. It just looks very, very generic. Been there, done that.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
And let's hope that's not the case, because if it is, it's boy cried wolf.
My main concern, Andrew brought it up when we were watching it. Let's hope that this story, isn't like 5 hours long.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that'd be fucking terrible.
That was
especially because it is that's the main focus of the game.
That's my main problem.
Yeah, I was
Because the
fucking
gameplay
peeved.
doesn't look bad. I heard you can change your lightsaber color. That's fucking cool. I love customization. I hope we can change some costumes or something.
I'm not
What do you
lenient
want?
with I'm not lenient with games like this where it's like, if it's gonna be like a big story, like if it's a straightforward story and you're obviously not free roaming or going on an adventure, that's different. But like something like this, I say should be like at least 20 hours long.
Exactly.
Like it should be long. I do not have to be lenient in that aspect.
And I like the idea that you go to like different terrains, like you're outside,
It's one of the main aspects of fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the Death Star for 20 hours, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like that's what Force Unleashed was in a way. But I love Force Unleashed.
But we can move on. Let's move on to Xbox. 'Cause there was nothing else to really mention about EA.
FIFA?
You wanna
Apex
talk
Legends
about
Season 2?
Andrew, record off Logic just to be safe.
Oh, sure.
But Microsoft. So their big thing with like lately was announce all these games, half of them or something, or just not half of them, but like a quarter maybe are exclusives and all that stuff.
Lots of Game Pass shit.
Game Pass, that was their really
Giant
big focus,
highlight.
which is good. I like the whole Game Pass concept. It's like Netflix for games and all that stuff, even though that's kind of what Stadia is.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
No, Stadia is just like a thing.
Yeah, after much research,
Stadia is more like the xCloud, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
At first, I was like kind of sold on Stadia, and I was just like, "Oh, this has potential to be really cool," but it's gonna fail pretty
Really?
hard. Yeah,
You think so?
I know so
Why?
because the subscription plans are fucking ridiculous.
Is it?
And so what I learned from the Ubisoft conference is that when you subscribe to Stadia, you have to. It's like $129. You get like a year of whatever the service. You get the controller, you get the whatever, but everything is like up to 4K, up to, like 50 by 50 internet or 150 internet, up to this, up to that. And like you need a Google Pixel phone in order to play on your phone. Like there's not going to be a dedicated app for Android.
Oh, fuck that, no.
And with Ubisoft, you have to pay extra to get their exclusives. Because not everything is through Google. Not everybody's making plans with it. So it's like, what the fuck? It's just another NVIDIA shield. It's another Ouya. Ouya. It's another one of those fucking things. It's going to be a novelty, and it pisses me off because Google has more money than God. Like, they should perfect the fucking console thing. Like, just make a console.
They could make some advanced shit.
They could, but they have to be different, and I get it. But fuck the Stadia, fuck Google. Let's talk about Xbox.
So the thing with Game Pass, which I really like, $15 a month.
Oh, that was for the extra, right?
Xbox and PC.
For Xbox games on Game Pass and PC games, and you get Xbox Live Gold.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's a good fucking deal.
So
For 15
instead
bucks a
of
month.
paying $10 a month, you can pay gold for $15 a month, and you get all these fucking free games.
Yeah.
That is a raw deal.
yeah,
I
Or
would
a
say-
Red Heat, if you want to talk about Arnold movies, baby.
Hello, cutie pie. One of us is in deep trouble.
Exactly. You were gonna end that.
I was
No,
gonna, but
you don't end that.
For sure. But yeah, with the Scarlet. Let's talk about the Scarlet really quick.
But let me just say, with the Game Pass, for
yeah.
me, that was the main highlight of that.
Yeah,
and Halo, because I'm a sucker for
yeah.
Halo.
The main highlight was the Game Pass, but that was disappointing for me because it's like I wanted to see new fucking games
Right,
that would
yeah.
have got me excited.
But-
Halo Infinite looked awesome. I did already, and I didn't really learn anything about it, which is what I was hoping to, except that it's when it might come out.
Well, the thing with Game Pass is, like, a lot of their releases are gonna be on Game Pass immediately.
Yeah,
like
I
as
saw
soon as
that,
the game
yeah.
comes out.
Do you guys have Game Pass?
We had it.
I did
Ian,
have
like,
it because
paid
it was
for
like
a little bit.
Yeah,
but-
I had like the $1 down, and I'm sure
Yeah.
I forgot to cancel it. But I
Yeah.
don't know if I still have it.
Because
No, you don't. Because I was trying to play
Okay.
Devil
'Cause-
May Cry.
I have Game Pass for PC
Why?
for $1. I just tried it for $1.
So wait, we don't have PC though. Like we don't have.
I have a
PC.
work PC.
Oh, okay. So you play on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But the thing is, there isn't really, crazy ass good games on there.
Right,
like,
but-
there's like Gears 4. There's like Halo Wars.
Oh boy.
Oh, that
There's just-
sounds like a great time.
Yeah, there's just
You must have fun at work.
there's a lot of indie games.
Right. Yeah.
So
Sure.
like
But there's
Which
a
is
lot of
good.
like.
I was playing Cluster Truck the other day.
There's a lot of like OG Xbox games on there. 360 games. Like it's getting like bigger, which is great. I love big
I'm always-
stuff.
I'm
And that's the
for that.
future. That's the future of gaming. It's not
Yeah.
going to be
Big.
like pay $60, whatever, and
and
get
I
a
thought that
disc.
was gonna get worse because I think like it feels like games are gonna be like $70 soon.
I remember
Or,
when
like,
they were like fucking
$80.
40 or 50.
Because like all they do is promote deluxe edition.
yeah,
nothing
yeah, that's what
else.
they want you to buy.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. There's like almost no point in getting just the bare minimum anymore because
Yeah.
like you're gonna end up
Yeah,
paying
it's like,
like
you're
90
gonna
or
fucking
100
buy
bucks.
it
Yeah.
anyways later.
Exactly.
like-
Cameron in the chat said Fantastic Four confirmed for Ultimate Alliance.
I was
that is
very, very happy
That's
about
awesome.
that.
Yeah,
Likewise.
we'll talk about that.
We'll talk
though.
about that soon. But in
But
terms,
the Xbox Scarlet.
yeah.
So let's talk about this. I'm kind of excited, but I'm not. Me and Ian talked about this earlier. I feel like it's too fucking soon for a new console. I
You
feel
think
like
so?
I feel cool. Well, here's the thing.
Especially for Kyle.
I bought the Xbox One X probably a year ago, or whenever it was when it came out, and it's like
Didn't last year is when they introduced the Xbox One X?
in 2017.
they gave a release
2017?
date.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. So yeah, I got it. What? Last year, kind of.
I think
Sure.
you got it 2017.
Okay, but
Late
still,
2017.
it's still very recent, and
Yeah.
it's like I just got this 4K console, and now they're saying, "Hey, 8K and all that stuff." Like I
Loading
get
screens.
it, but listen, I'm not gonna get this console unless 8K TVs are affordable, which is never gonna happen. If I want this console, I want it at the highest potential ever. I want
Which
it to
was
look good.
That was the point of the fucking Xbox One X.
Exactly.
For sure.
So, for me, there's no point of getting this at all until like probably 5 years, because one, when they showed off Halo Infinite, I doubt it was from the Scarlet console itself, but even that, it doesn't look fucking mind blowing.
No, like
For a console buyer.
the Chief Collection, like the Halo 2
Looks
anniversary,
just as good.
That looks, I would say, far better.
Really?
Like if you would look back to back, compare what they showed for Infinite and compare the fucking like cutscenes, because that was a cutscene. So then compared to the cutscenes in Halo 2 anniversary, it would blow it out of the water. And it's like that came out like a few years ago and was one of the first things on Xbox.
True,
One.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like you said, like I don't really buy it or whatever. For me, someone who didn't buy the Xbox One X or whatever, like I was forced to get an Xbox One S because my other one broke. But I would say it's still too soon anyway, because say like we were talking about the PS3 and the Xbox 360, it lasted like fucking forever.
Yeah.
And even if that's not the case usually,
it should be.
They should use the fucking consoles to their full potential and use them as long as they can without having to shove out new shit every so often.
Exactly.
And the specs for the Scarlet are pretty fucking retarded. Like,
What makes you say that?
but like
no, it's in like a crazy,
Oh, in a good way.
Yeah,
no, like yeah, okay, that's fine.
Like,
120
the usable-
frames, 120 frames per second, 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X.
like the usable RAM's like 24 gigs.
It's just
of RAM.
like they said the same. Not to say that the Xbox One X doesn't do that, but I feel like I just heard this about that.
Yeah,
Why not
exactly.
like wait with the Xbox One X and like
it kind of reminds me of
don't know.
Sega.
right, yeah,
what's-
32X.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Sega did.
They
Totally.
Microsoft should do that. Just keep adding add-ons to the Xbox
Right,
One,
yeah.
so you don't have to buy.
I mean, you could do that, but that was like the death.
Like,
that was
just
a
stack
Yeah,
death.
no, just stick it
on.
onto the
Yeah.
Xbox.
That was the
And
death of
Xbox,
Sega, though.
The Xbox One's already fucking giant to
Yeah.
begin with.
Yeah.
So imagine having like
That's terrible.
another fucking
Another
rectangle.
Xbox.
Yeah.
You just have this big clusterfuck of
Daisy
shit.
chain all this
Oh
shit.
my
Bring back
God.
AC adapters.
That'd be a mess. But like the thing is with Sega, they had a Sega CD you can add to your Genesis, and then
Great
a
idea.
32X to enhance the memory.
better.
And then like a year after the 32X, they announced the Saturn. That's basically what they're doing here. It's like, all right, we're announcing the Scarlet after you just dropped $500 on a one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they don't give a shit.
Here's the thing with Xbox. If I am going to get the Scarlet, I'm not going to get it until like 4 years.
Yeah.
Because one, Halo Infinite looks awesome. I want to get it, but
Yeah.
guess what? It's going to be on Xbox One. So I'm just going to get that.
Here's my question.
And plus, what is the point getting a Scarlet if I have a 4K TV and that's
Yeah.
already the max potential it has on the fucking Xbox
Exactly.
One X?
And
I'm not going to get something better
Is it
than my
like-
4K TV that I
is-
already have.
because I'm not convinced that this thing is a new console because I wouldn't even I'm definitely wrong.
I think it's
I
the
wouldn't-
Xbox One double X.
I would buy it then.
Double X cups.
Triple X. I would say that
Boobs, 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 boobs.
Yeah, there
lot
you
of
go.
boobs.
the Xbox One X isn't even like in my eyes is a new console.
No,
Obviously,
it's an upgrade.
It's an upgrade from an already existing one. Like the Xbox One was new compared to the 360.
The Xbox One X is like the Xbox 360 Elite.
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say I'm not convinced so far that this is just a new console.
Probably, yeah,
That's what
probably
they
not.
said it was, but like it's not like the fucking Switch or whatever. Like that was new.
Yeah. Well, they
But,
just
like,
jumped a generation.
They should have released the Wii U X, but that's a different story.
Fuck that noise.
I'm gonna see what PS5 has in store.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
very
It's
curious
like that
about that.
alone was our
Yeah, because
sold on
Hunter's
that.
not gonna give me a PS5 for $20. So thank you, Hunter.
Well, the thing with the Scarlet, and this can be the last thing, but my question is, what do you think the actual name's going to be? Because the Scarlet is the working title. The
Yeah,
the
just same thing
prototype.
it's
with
gonna be
Scorpio.
something lame because Xbox Scarlet and Xbox Project Scorpio is
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah,
should have
Scorpio and
called it-
Scarlet's cool.
Scorpio would have made it sound like a new thing.
You know what I
Yeah.
think it's going to be?
What?
Xbox 2.
I was thinking like when they said Xbox Omega. I'm sorry, that's what I was gonna say that they could have named it.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that they could essentially name a new console because
I like
2
Omega.
I like Omega
is-
too.
and have the Omega like the Omega symbol. It seems realistic.
And then when you buy it, Kenny Omega V triggers you in the
Oh,
fucking
that'd be
face.
great. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
I was gonna say shit. Now I don't remember what I was gonna say about the Xbox One.
Kill a
X.
bitch.
Oh yeah, when they said, "Oh, we're gonna announce a new console,"
Save it.
I thought like, are they legitimately gonna say Xbox 2? I was like really
Xbox
preparing for that.
2. TWO.
I think Omega is a pretty good name.
They should just call it Xbox 4.
Xbox
They
4.
didn't go along with the fucking 360
720.
thing. Yeah, they didn't do that, which
Yeah.
it's like I understand.
Or take a page out of Sony's book and just call it XB4. You know what I mean? Just like
I don't
something
know.
cool
no,
like that.
No,
Well,
you can't just change your gimmick
See,
like that.
Xbox is retarded
they don't have
because
a gimmick.
they shot themselves in the foot. Because they went from Xbox to 360, back to 1. Now they got to come up with something
Well,
cool.
I would love to know what the gimmick is.
Right, yeah.
It's
okay.
like-
you
it's
got
like-
me there, punks.
They could have went 360, 720, 1080.
Or the fucking Nintendo having a new name for everything where it's not like the same thing.
But,
but that's neat. I like that.
Well, Wii is a fucking dumb name, so I don't know how you can defend that.
I can't.
Or Wii U.
It's memorable.
Wii U is even worse.
Wii U is terrible.
Good luck
Because
with
it just
that one.
it sounds like the Xbox One
The only,
X, where it's just
the
like
only
the same
thing that makes sense for the Wii was those commercials we would like to play.
Yeah.
and had the bowing.
I guess.
Yeah, these fucking strangers coming out of my door
Yeah.
wanting to play Smash.
These old
I mean,
Japanese
granted, I would gladly spike them motherfuckers.
I mean, we would like. I mean, NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, that makes sense. Super NES, that makes
a
sense.
bigger
Nintendo
version.
64, it's a
64-bit.
64-bit.
I think that's worse than the Wii.
GameCube.
Really?
I do. I think that's stupid.
GameCube's a terrible name.
Defend Wii. Debates.
I will just say it's like Wii. It's a memorable name. I will say.
Let's have ourselves a debate, guys. No.
N64, they're basing their entire console name. Its very existence is based off of
I'm not doing
one,
it. It's doing it by itself.
that one aspect.
No, I'm doing it.
Oh, the power of Christ compels you. All right, go ahead. Defend Wii.
I'm not saying it's a great name. I'm saying it's short, it's memorable, it's the 3 letters, the 2 eyes.
Memorable like
I
a
like that.
memorable like a bad cavity or your dog getting hit by a car.
I really don't think it's that bad. I do you really like N64 more?
I think N64 is better
Nintendo 64.
than Wii.
Because everything was 64.
right. Yeah, because like
It was next
at
gen,
that-
it was
at
future.
That time,
I know.
the
I understand. At the time, it makes sense. It doesn't mean it's not stupid.
Fucking
At the time,
GameCube's a stupid name.
Yeah,
No, GameCube isn't that bad.
It's a
'Cause
dumb
it's
name.
A legit.
It
cube.
is a game.
It's a cube.
That makes more. That's much better than the Wii, in my opinion.
Oh,
'cause
without
it
a doubt,
literally
yeah.
is. I don't get what
Yeah.
the Wii means. You're not wrong. It's not.
Right, yeah.
It isn't. It is dumb.
You know what the
but
worst
I think it's better than N64.
Nintendo's worst console name is the Wii U.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
because
Wii U.
I didn't
Switch
know.
makes sense.
Oh,
Switch
yeah.
makes sense. Switch is similar to the NES and the GameCube,
Right, yeah,
where
it's-
it literally is like
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
switch it
you switch
around
it
or
up. You
whatever.
can play it on a display. You can play it on the go. It's a Switch. You
Yeah.
just make a Switch. And like it's almost like a double thing. It's just like, you know, fuck Xbox and Sony. Make
Here's
the,
a
make
Switch.
make the Switch.
Ooh,
Come to
I never
Nintendo.
thought about it like that.
Wait, you think Xbox is 360 bits?
Yes,
Do you think that's it?
I don't know.
It is.
It's like
Maybe
a
it is.
circle.
it is.
They should
That's
call
why
it-
the Xbox One
Well,
was
you
gonna
know
be
what? They like going back.
720.
They like going.
Xbox round.
I hope it's
Yes!
that.
They
The
like going.
Xbox round.
They like going backwards. So it should be just Xbox 90. So it's just 90 degrees.
Okay, Andrew, you gotta go to work soon. So,
Okay, you know, yeah.
talking about
Yeah, right.
We're doing our
unfortunately,
S tier to like don't give a fuck tier of
Yeah,
the
right, yeah.
Nintendo
well,
names.
I'm
unfortunately,
gonna put
this
Bubsy
isn't
in
my
the
job.
F tier.
Boobs.
Let's talk about Bethesda. It sucked. Let's move on.
Oh god.
Doom looks great. That's about it.
Doom looks great. I already knew that. It just showed more
Don't
of
pull
what I
the
already knew.
BP apology on me, fucking Bethesda. Fuck yourself.
I love how they opened up with an apology.
Criticisms.
We're sorry.
They,
Took the
Sorry.
criticisms to heart.
Bethesda shot themselves in the fucking foot because they showed Wolfenstein, which looks cool.
Sure.
Right?
It's like an expansion, right?
Yeah, it's an expansion to Wolfenstein 2, and that looked cool. Doom Eternal looks really cool.
Looks amazing.
Everything
that's what,
else?
That's what made the console
Yeah.
watchable.
Todd Howard could have taken a shit on that stage, and the crowd
Oh,
would have
God.
erupted like
They
Michael
wouldn't
Jackson
have just
came back to life.
applauded. They would have went up on the stage and licked it up.
That D3, that D23 audience,
Dude.
that said we're paid shills.
Oh yeah.
Look at this shit.
Jesus Christ.
dude,
literally did not matter
there is-
what they said.
Dude,
Oh, I know.
and the thing is, when I was watching it live as it happened on YouTube, like all the chat said was like paid shills, paid,
Yeah.
paid. This audience is paid. This audience is paid. Paid off audience.
No one, you get an audience of any random people, no one will cheer Fallout 76.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think they're paid. I think they just got
I think
the,
they just
the
work
craziest fucking
They
like
could just be Bethesda employees.
fans yeah. Bethesda employees
Maybe
too.
it's just a bunch of people who don't speak English. So like
Oh, okay.
cheering at whatever
Well,
they're
granted, the prompter did tell them to fucking applause at times.
Oh, yeah, I
remember?
saw
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
So,
But like the first thing he does is apologize for Fallout 76. And I thought that was really funny.
That's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I'll make a fucking good game.
Yeah, I know.
That's
right?
like
You piece of shit,
Yeah.
cocksucker.
Fucking Todd Howard.
that's like rear-ending my car, right?
I'm
And
sorry.
and like killing my baby who I have in the back seat. And then a year later, you're just like, listen, I know that was a rough situation, but hey,
but I'll give you this Kit Kat for free.
Oh!
Thank you. Well, I was about to say something I should have had to begin with.
Yeah, I
The
know.
Kit Kat.
I love how he's just like,
I
all
want Kit Kats.
but
do
the
too.
thing he said, if I remember correctly, he goes, Fallout 76 wasn't the best, or something like that.
Let's get some Kit Kats after this.
Yeah, bro. He said, but Fallout 76 has a great community.
No, it doesn't. It's a fucking Bethesda shills. You go on any comment section of fucking Bethesda shit, and it's just anything. It's just like, hey, when are you gonna fix 76? Hey, can I get my money back? Hey, where's my canvas bag? Here's my fucking. Did you see the thing with the whiskey? Remember
that was fucking
shit?
dumb.
Why? What happened?
It was that they were selling Nuka whiskey or whatever, and it showed on the website. It's like, it comes in this bottle, and it's like a awesome looking like Nuka Cola bottle. But when you actually get it, the bottle's fucking huge, and it's like split on the side, and it's just a container for a normal glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
And it's total. The same thing with the canvas bag, just total like. Yeah, it was a big plastic thing, like
Fucking hell.
false
Dickhead.
advertising, not giving what they said they're gonna give.
Oh, God. And Bethesda, like, I still have hope that they can pull a rabbit out of the hat.
The fucking rabbit I was hoping for is like, even though I'm disappointed with the same engine, I understand, and I was hoping to see like something from Starfield and fucking nothing. So
Nothing
I
from
really
Starfield,
had
yeah.
nothing to give a shit
Nothing
about.
for Elder Scrolls
Sorry,
6
Yeah,
either.
I don't really give a shit about Elder Scrolls Legends. Sorry.
Hey, but we did
fucking
get
card
we
game.
did get an Elder Scrolls mini game on the Switch. Elder Scrolls Blade or Blade,
Is that what it's called?
Whatever.
Blades.
Blade, brother.
Yeah, but overall, Bethesda suck. Doom looks amazing.
Yeah, so I already knew that.
So after Bethesda, let's move on to Ubisoft.
Ubi.
Hashtag Ubi.
Ubi E3.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
But,
So I actually watched a little bit, but I missed a majority of it. So
You weren't missing much.
I'll let you guys take the floor.
I'm just gonna say, it opened up strong.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It opened up Arnold strong.
Enough talk.
and it just went downhill for me.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't give a shit.
Watch Dogs.
Well, there was like some like nice stuff, but again, had nothing to do with video games. So like, yeah, Watch Dogs Legion looks
cool.
very different. Looks
Yeah,
really cool.
Something new.
You can play as different anyone.
Anyone.
You can play as anyone.
could die and then you're a new person.
Yeah,
That's really awesome.
There's like 50 different like agents and all that shit.
Got to
very
recruit
cool.
people around the city. It's neat.
It's different.
And then after that, they had nothing else.
Right, yeah, there was like some stuff like Ghost Recon with John Berthel and his cute-ass dog.
Yeah, that's all that interests me. I don't really give a fuck about Ghost Recon.
Yeah, I don't care about the game. I just care about John Berthel.
That's literally... Thought I was
And,
getting a Punisher game.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna pretend it's Punisher if I ever like.
But you don't
play
even get
it.
to play him, though.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's
then.
like the bad guy or something.
So is Watch Dogs like the only, good?
Well, out of games, yeah. For me,
Like nothing with
they
Assassin's
didn't
Creed
show
or
Beyond
anything?
Good
No.
and Evil. They did not show Beyond Good and Evil.
No.
Even though that was a huge thing. I don't know what's
Still
going on
haven't
with
shown
that.
Nothing for Far Cry, which I get. They just released
Far Cry.
something, but...
They just released Far Cry 76.
I thought they were going to do something about Assassin's Creed. I thought I heard that they were going to, but nothing.
No, there was nothing. There's just like the symphony at the beginning.
What was the last one? Legion? No. What was it called?
It was Odyssey.
Odyssey. Odyssey.
Yeah, exactly. And another just cool thing, because I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What's his real name?
Rob McElhenney.
Yeah, he came out
Mac.
thinking, like, me and Ian's brother Colin, we were like, no way, there's a Sunny video game? That'd be amazing.
If it's an RPG.
But it wasn't. It wasn't a Sunny video game. It was just a new TV show, which I'm going to support them.
Yeah, I'll
'cause
support
they're
I
amazing.
support him. I support his team.
Yeah.
Don't show it at a video game conference.
Yeah, it makes no
I-
sense.
I get the theme. I get it. And Ubisoft is making the stuff for it. It's still like, yeah, don't show that at a video game conference.
exactly.
Have a TV conference if you want.
Yeah. So I guess we can move on to Square Enix later that night. Square Enix.
Or as I like to
the
call Final Fantasy the Musical.
Or the Final Fantasy
Yeah.
panel.
Sifting through 9 hours of Final Fantasy shit.
With some science.
It's called a
With
contract.
some Avengers. That's what I made a Jimmy Neutron reference.
Good reference. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't that funny?
It was a good one.
Started off awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Ended awesome. The middle, It's like a poopy sandwich.
A big old poopy sandwich.
Not that fun.
Granted, a lot of people love Final Fantasy, and I
sure.
will give them credit. You know, I hope they're happy. I'm not big on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, man.
The
Hashtag,
remake looks awesome.
Hashtag weeb shit.
I am super excited for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
That looks really cool, but
But
I feel like it was like an invisible poop right in front of us, and we just didn't see it. Here's some bad stuff about Final Fantasy VII.
Uh-oh,
what?
It's gonna be in episodes.
What?
no.
It's gonna be in episodes. It's in 2 Blu-ray discs.
What? We're still doing that shit?
It's like just like a big fucking game in the 2 Blu-ray discs. I don't know anything because I didn't beat Final Fantasy, but you know your shit. It's the first 5 hours that takes place on Midgar, and then they're gonna release like the rest.
Wait, so you have to wait?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Why not release the game at once?
I don't
I don't
know.
care. I'm sure, I don't give a shit about waiting.
It's
Wait
probably
a
gonna be
minute.
like 500 gigs or something.
is this
Yeah.
real?
sure.
Bullshit.
I swear to God.
Bull fucking shit.
I'm probably like missing on some shit. I don't know if someone in the chat
I
can.
overheard him say 2 Blu-ray discs in the panel, and I thought that was like, oh, that's kind
do
of like
remember that,
it's
yeah.
kind of like a nod to the fucking because like after you know
Right, yeah.
once you get to the half point and then that shit happens, then it tells you on the PlayStation 1, please put in disc 2.
Right, it's the 5 hours on Midgar, but maybe they're gonna add like way more.
5 hours
So it's
isn't
probably-
even that long.
So
It's not.
in
It's
game
probably
at all,
it's
actually.
probably gonna be more than that since it is a remake.
Sure.
Granted, but still, it's still on Midgar.
Yeah, fuck you,
So-
man.
Dude, no, put
It's
it
a
all
whole
out
thing.
at once.
Yeah, but it
What
looks
are you
One game.
doing?
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
It
But-
looks great, but people have been waiting for this since it was announced in the
now you're gonna
PS4
have to fucking
E3
wait?
in 2013.
Yeah, it's gonna be in episode forms.
Like Jesus
fucking
Christ!
So yeah, that's a
I thought
big-
Telltale died.
Yeah, I know, right?
God.
Well, I don't know the exact details. I'm
Sephiroth
probably
looks
making
cool.
it. I'm probably making it 10 times worse than it probably is. But like hearing that is just a big no-no
That's
for
a
me.
huge fucking
So-
oof.
But
That's like a fucking beautiful wedding cake, just like with a little turd on top.
right, yeah.
It's like, God damn.
Other than all the fucking Final Fantasy games,
Sifting through that, yeah.
let's talk about the new Square Enix Avengers game. So, what do you guys think? We were with Cameron,
Yes.
and Cameron was really hyped, granted.
Yes.
But he did say some concerns, which, you know, thinking about it, it's like, it is kind of concerning because we don't really know. We don't really know exactly what this is. We don't know if this is like a Destiny-based thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's
The way they explained
the
it at the
story is
end.
not gonna finish, and we gotta pay for the rest. Well, okay, we're not gonna pay honestly. But
Yeah, it said all additional
just don't
content's
wanna,
free.
like-
I don't like how they ended it with all the like, oh, and all the additional stuff. Wait, what does this have to do with like the main story? Is
Right, yeah.
there like a single
Yeah.
player campaign?
Best case scenario, it's just DLC.
As much as I want to play with like fucking Kyle and Cameron and everything, I do also want to play it
I'm
on
gonna play
my
by
own
myself. Yeah,
because I fully cherish single player shit. That's why I don't get Destiny or anything like that.
Exactly.
So it's like that makes me worried. Am I gonna have to fucking play with other people?
Yeah, that'd be fucking dumb.
I'm super excited for it. A lot of people say it looks like shit. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
One of my like things was like it looks a little dated. It doesn't look terrible.
It
And
looks
also
like a
it's-
360 game.
It looks it's a little dated looking but like I also understand that it could just be early stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it is coming out in less than a year, but like say something like Aladdin. They do this with movie trailers all the time. They release early CG shit. Genie looked like ass.
Right.
He
Yeah.
doesn't look like that in the movie. He looks pretty good.
Oh, okay.
So like he doesn't look all like Play-Doh like he does in the trailer. So I understand that they do the same thing with games.
Right.
One dumb concern I see all over Twitter, I can't understand why people like are this dumb, is that they look nothing like how they do in the MCU.
Oh, well, who
Like,
cares?
are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's a whole universe that the MCU is based on that this is
Look at the
based on.
60 comics.
As a
Like,
matter
look
of-
at the,
as
like,
a matter
look
of
at the
fact-
comics in the 60s.
Like, why
man.
did you
fucking-
really expect everything that has to do with Marvel to have to look exactly like the fucking movies? No, it's based off the fucking comics.
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, that's my complaint,
If
is that it
anything-
looks too much like the MCU.
oh,
if
like
any-
Tony Stark, yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, I want them
Hulk
to do their own thing.
Yeah,
Dude, and
fucking
Hulk
Spider-Man
looks
doesn't
just
look like Tom
Hulk.
Holland.
Yeah.
Hulk looks just like Hulk in the MCU.
Because
Just
Hulk,
like him.
Because Hulk is easy to make.
But like, no, like
Oh,
see
you
a
mean like Bruce
realistic-
Banner?
I don't want an Ang Lee Hulk, but like, you know, do something
He's
a
not
little
gonna be
different.
green, you moron.
Andrew, do you
He's not
also
gonna be
mean
like,
Bruce Banner? Because he looks like Mark Ruffalo, or at least the one shot that it showed him in that I saw.
I'm happy that, you know, Thor looks kind of different.
I like that Thor doesn't look
Black
like
Widow
like,
looks just like Scarlett Johansson.
no,
I don't think it does. I think you got to look at that again.
the costume, yeah.
Oh,
but
if
like,
that's what you mean.
other than that,
Costume with Black Widow, I don't really care
I'm
about.
glad it's different. Like, I really like Captain America's look. It's very military.
Yeah.
type.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was
It's
very happy to see.
realistic-
And you know what, dude?
That
I'm,
screenshot looks awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, even though it's not Robert Downey Jr., I'm still happy to see Iron Man.
Oh, no,
Nolan North is Nolan North is Iron Man.
Yeah, and
So, like,
Troy Baker's Hulk.
Hulk. Yeah.
Fucking
I
Laura
really,
Bailey. That's
You know
Laura
what,
Bailey
man?
is it's an all-star cast.
People can complain all they want, dude. I'm just happy to finally see
Yeah.
Marvel games come back. That's not
Movie
Legos.
games. Or Legos, or directly like
Yeah.
just based off of the movies.
Yeah. So,
I don't know what you're talking about. Iron Man 2 on Wii, on Wii was amazing.
and there's gonna be free DLC, which is nice. Granted, they shouldn't even be fucking talking
No,
about
no,
that yet.
way too early.
Because it's a little bit less than a year until this
Yeah.
game comes out, and they're talking about like future shit.
Yeah, that's a
No.
little too much.
All I'm hoping
Work
for
on the game.
is that it's on the level, and this is a massive bar to like fucking set, but is that it's another Spider-Man, like
Yeah.
another amazing Marvel game that, like, again, like
Hopefully.
Let's hope so.
hopefully. Great
'Cause-
story, great like way they did with the characters and everything. That's just what I want.
We
from
still
this.
don't know how the gameplay is.
Yeah, it
We
only
saw,
showed
like,
very quick.
snippets.
Like,
yeah.
where if you were to look at if you were to watch the whole trailer, it kind of looks like, oh, they showed a little.
Mm-hmm.
But like, say if you show just the Hulk thing, it is literally like 2 seconds.
Right, yeah.
And it's 1 second of him running, and then it goes into like something you're not really doing. It's like the kicking or whatever. You can tell
Yeah.
it's like a cutscene.
Yeah, exactly.
And I hope it's like Lego Marvel in the sense that, like, you know, one level, you know, you can switch between characters, and then
you're
the
not-
next one's
I
like
would
a different type of vibe.
You're not playing with all of them all the time. There's some missions where
Right,
it's
yeah.
just Hulk and Thor.
I don't want it
great.
to be an Ultimate Alliance type deal because we're
Oh,
gonna
no.
get Ultimate Alliance next month.
Enough talk.
Oh, sorry, wrong one.
What was your thing?
I can't remember what it was.
Okay. But yeah, again, it's kind of like a Jedi Fallen Order type thing. I don't really know. I don't really
Yeah.
know what the gameplay is, but again, I'm a Marvel freak, so I'm more than
Exactly,
happy
yeah.
to
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
check this out.
And there's a lot of people who are being, you know, just concerning, and they're just saying like, oh, you know, it looks too much like the MCU, and it's not going to be as good as Spider-Man. Spider-Man was just a flash in the pan. I have hope because you got some amazing developers. Crystal Dynamics is great.
They made,
Square is fucking great.
The recent Tomb Raider games, which I heard
That's
were
right.
awesome.
And
So,
I believe they made the original Tomb Raider as well,
I don't know.
and Gex.
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 I want a Gex remaster.
I know. I want a Gex and Smash.
That actually would be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
But yeah, that's pretty much like the highlight of like Square Enix, just the Avengers and Final Fantasy VII. Both look really nice.
Want to go to the main event?
The main event, let's start off with the Nintendo Direct.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Nintendo Direct, I was really, really hyped for this.
Same man.
Wasn't sure what they were gonna show, but
They showed more. There was
good.
more that they showed that I was excited about than I expected.
yeah,
And there was stuff in there that, like, it's like, you know, that's cool to know. Like, you know,
exactly. That was the whole thing for me. Other than the Smash shit and the Breath of the Wild, it was pretty underwhelming. Granted, Luigi's Mansion looks great, but like
Yeah, they
for me,
focused
that's
a
gonna be
lot
like a
on
game
that.
I'll get like when it's on sale.
Sure.
which is never,
Which is never.
because Nintendo doesn't do that. They don't believe in sales.
Contra looks nice, like the new Contra, all
The
that
new
stuff.
Contra. I can't wait. And the Contra Collection had a fucking Ghost release yesterday.
But like, I think I was.
I'm probably gonna get Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Animal
It
Crossing.
looks cute and all that stuff.
It's the first one since New Leaf. So like
it's
this is a
not-
big deal.
For me, it's not stuff that I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
spend my money on that.
All I know is that
I'm definitely getting Luigi's Mansion.
I want
I-
to try Luigi's Mansion.
I wanted
My girlfriend lost her shit for the Animal Crossing thing.
Hey, there you go.
She's a huge fan.
more hardware, not hardware, like
That's what I was
the
expecting,
software
yeah.
shit on the Nintendo Switch.
So I mean, they opened up with Smash and closed with Smash. So may as well
we
go
can-
in
we can talk
chronological
about that.
order. The hero from Dragon Quest was announced.
So
And
okay,
Now
all of us-
now I'm happy about it.
all of us didn't want it. So many people did not want it, but you have to realize this is such a big deal in Japan, and I'm honestly willing to risk it for what we got later.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese game, and like, they're Japanese. It's
Right,
like the developers.
I wasn't hype watching this. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
When I saw the notification on Twitter, I was like, all right, yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting.
Right.
I
Yeah.
wasn't upset, but I was let down because I thought that there was only
upset.
going to be one Smash character.
I was
announced.
because I thought there was only going to be the one.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
I saw because the direct was happening on my break, but like I wasn't able to watch it, so I was just watching as the highlights were coming out.
And I texted Kyle, and I was just like, "Oh, God, we need
I
another
was like,
Japanese
all
sword
right.
character."
I don't want to
We have
sound
enough of
like
those.
that guy, but I knew we were gonna get someone at the end. If we were gonna get something at the beginning,
You had-
and then this
you had a
Dragon
hunch?
Quest. We had this Dragon Quest character. We're definitely gonna get the North American character.
Kyle had a hunch.
This is the
had a
best
munch.
case scenario for us when it comes to Dragon Quest because it's not just one character. There's four. There's
Because
four
it's like
heroes.
the player.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the hero or whatever. And
Yeah.
that's what he's called on the website. His name is the hero, which is kind of weird.
Do you name him? I'm
But-
assuming.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing so. But
Because I imagine it's an RPG.
I'm guessing that's the overall character, the hero. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be
Yeah.
a Bowser Jr. type thing where it's going to be like they're going to announce like, Bowser Jr. Then the next color it's Ludwig. Like the
Yeah,
announcer
yeah.
says that. So it's like
Ludwig.
people were expecting Edric. Edric is one of the costumes, but that's not Edric. That's the latest Dragon Quest.
okay.
Which is really cool, giving all these different options. And plus, ladies and gentlemen, whoever are big Dragon Ball fans,
Oh yes.
this is the closest you'll ever get for Goku.
Because it's all made by Akira Toriyama, all the designs and everything. So they at least look like his stuff.
Goku is a huge want for
And
Smash.
For some fucking reason.
Japanese fighting character.
Yeah, but it makes no sense because it was like it started off with like a
No, it does. It's not a video game
Yeah.
character. That's like if they have.
I'd
like,
be fine with
fucking-
more.
That's like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like it just
That'd be
doesn't make
weird.
sense.
Doesn't matter if they're in video games.
I'd be fine with more Street Fighter characters in Smash.
This game represents video games, nothing else.
It's a celebration of video games.
But I think the hero, they look cool because I love sword fighters, and it's a mix between like Link and Robin, which is really cool.
That does sound cool.
So and their Final Smash looks really cool, and it's definitely showing love to the games because you have so many. You have like the RPG shit on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Let's jump around. Towards the end of the direct, we had a scene where King K. Rool, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, I believe they were all, like cowering in fear.
Before you get to that, I was watching it live with Shane. Shane grew up with Banjo, and that was his number one character to be in Smash, and we got really hyped as soon as we saw the Jiggy across the room.
Yeah, exactly.
But before even that, it showed the villains, like the villain portraits, and I screamed, "Dude, Porky! We're getting Porky!"
Oh, it showed that.
No,
I didn't even see it.
showed like
Oh, the
it showed,
villains.
like,
Yeah.
You know how right before the King K. Rool trailer, it showed like the villains, like
Yeah.
all the different portraits.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's fucking Porky.
Imagine.
That's
but-
awesome.
But I was like, as soon as we saw Donkey Kong yawn, I'm like, what the fuck? And then as soon as you see the Jiggy, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, that's awesome.
And then
So-
they trolled us.
Yeah, it's the classic King K. Rool announcement with DDD.
Yeah, they
With Carlos Mencia, DDD.
what the
Stop it!
They
I
trolled
was
us
really
with
high. I
Duck
thought
Hunt
that
Dog.
Carlos Mencia was gonna be in it.
Yeah.
And then out of the blue, Banjo Kazooie is raring to go. And I thought
Yeah.
that was
Amazing.
fucking what a nice touch.
That was a really awesome. I'm not surprised.
I called
because-
it the day before.
Well, everyone called it because it was like there was leaks and all. There's so
Yeah.
many leaks, and everybody knew Banjo was coming.
And he
So
looks
it wasn't-
amazing.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't surprising, but it was exciting.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if it was like Master Chief or Scorpion or Ryu Hayabusa or there's just someone like Contra guys or some shit like that. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
But-
Contra guys.
Yeah, but like I'm really happy Banjo's in it. He deserves it.
Yeah. I probably didn't play it as much as Shane as a kid, but I also grew up with Banjo Kazooie because my cousins had it, so I played it all the time on their N64.
And the cool part is, I mean, everybody immediately thinks, "Oh, Banjo this, Banjo that." Let's not forget about Kazooie.
Oh yeah.
Well, we
Kazooie has most of the powers.
they're in the same pair. They're the same.
I just like the idea of Kazooie like actually like holding Banjo up
Yeah.
and just
She's
running.
strong.
the move set looks so nice. And
Yeah.
Spiral Mountain as the stage.
Oh my god, that
beautiful.
looks
The
so
music, it's like we gotta think logically when it comes to these DLC characters, because I think thinking about like Master Chief, other than the main Halo, what else is there for music?
cool. There's a lot of
You know what I
cool
mean?
music
There's
in Halo.
probably
Like,
lots of
nothing, like,
cool. Yeah.
Nothing memorable.
Banjo has a lot
What
of
would
good
you do
music.
for a stage? Banjo makes sense.
True.
The moveset, the music, there's so much memorable music, and the stage. You can automatically just think, Banjo, Spiral Mountain, all this music.
Yeah, and
with
his
Chief, it takes thinking for
It
that.
does, yeah.
Dragon Quest, that's a layup. Somewhere, some location from the fucking game.
Yeah.
The music, I'm sure that's memorable. Because you have, like, how many goddamn Dragon Quest games?
Yeah.
A lot.
So many.
12.
Yeah, so you got to think logically here.
And also, it's
So-
very historical because Banjo, you know, he made his debut on the N64, so it's like poetic.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
coming back.
And
to
this open-
Nintendo.
and this-
Joining the Rare Boys.
Yeah, and this-
DK. We're
Yeah.
finally going to see
Yeah.
DK and Banjo together.
And that opens the door for more rare characters.
So, well, we don't need them
We don't,
because
but
we
I would
already have
love
the
I
rare
would,
character.
But still, I would love to see Conker in
Imagine.
I
Smash
don't
Brothers.
think that would happen.
Like he just gets shit faced.
Banjo also looks fucking perfect.
He does.
Because I was like, because the only like modern like 3D render that we have of Banjo Kazooie is from Nuts and Bolts, and I think they look like ass in that.
Really?
I think they look terrible. Like he's ugly.
Banjo
so
does look awesome.
Now he's like just like a nice, clean version of what he originally
Right,
looked like.
yeah.
That's all they needed for him to be, and he looks perfect.
Yeah, he does look amazing. And the moveset's great. I love how he horribly abuses Kazooie.
Yeah.
and they can have like alternate costumes like Banjo Tooie and shit like that. Like I think
That'd
it'd
be
be
great.
really cool.
I'm excited to see the colors.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
But, so what does this mean for the next two?
Well, it
'Cause
means Nintendo won.
We got the Microsoft rep and we got the Square Enix rep from all those leaks.
Yeah.
Anything's fair game now.
I'm thinking they're gonna go back to
Anything
Nintendo.
You really think so?
I think. Well, maybe that's just because I hope they do. Because my top one, it will always be Pokey, unless it's like something fucking insane. But that's my, and especially because he's not a spirit. It's not a fucking the villain's theme. I really hope that they go back to that and give Earthbound more love.
Yeah, because it's only Lucas.
Is there
and
any
Ness.
more music they could add? Because they have so much Earthbound.
from
my God.
Earthbound? Yeah,
There's tons. Like
Mother 3, there's a shitload of music.
for me personally, I think there's way not enough Earthbound music in Smash.
Okay.
Because there is like the fucking score to Earthbound alone, not even Mother 3. Earthbound alone has like tons. Like you can choose anything and it's fucking beautiful. So
Okay, how
and
about for like
memorable.
more spirits? Because like for each DLC they add spirits.
I mean,
They probably like I don't
There's-
know. I doubt you saw all the Earthbound spirits in Smash what they have already.
yeah. I mean, like there's like a so far
because like we also got to think about that. You know what I mean?
like I said, there's like tons of things that they have not used yet from Earthbound. Even though they've already used a bunch, I say it's like deeply underused. Like you could take any like character thing that you fought from Earthbound and it's very unique. It's not just it's
True.
never just, oh, here's a snake or here's a rat. It's like, say it's the crow and he's wearing a bow tie and sunglasses.
Yeah.
It could be something like that where it's like he might already be a spirit.
Probably.
But like
Maybe-
anything from fucking Earthbound or Mother 3 or Mother 1, which they've done that.
There's
as
a lot
well.
of cool stage ideas you can do too.
There's tons. Like there's tons.
Like the Neon World
Which one is that?
when it's just I can't remember.
Because
the
you got
name of it.
pork. You got New Pork City.
It's
you
like
got,
it's like the inverted.
Oh, Moonside. Oh, a Moonside stage would
Thank
be
you.
fucking
but for
insane.
Not-
Porky.
not
no, that
Surfside.
wouldn't make sense. But like they could,
'Cause, like, you already
they
have
already have
Newport
Newport
City.
City. I understand
They should have
that.
It comes with
the
a
theater from
stage.
Earthside. They should have the theater and like the Runway 5's playing
for a four side. Yeah,
in the background.
there's tons of stages. Something to go along with him.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he'd be more based off of Mother 3, which I haven't beat, there could be something from there that they could do. I don't personally know. Personally, what I would want as a stage to go along with him is the final battle from Earthbound.
Oh, that would be really
Where
neat. That'd be scary.
With Geyser?
It's the Devil Machine, and that's the stage where it's like the gross-looking, fleshy organ.
Dude, I almost said Gigan.
I would love Gigan to be in Smash.
Imagine. Gigan
But
in
yeah,
Smash.
that's what I think they'd be able to do.
That'd be cool.
That's what I think.
I think we're gonna get 2 more third-party characters. Even though I would really like Porky, it would be really cool. But I feel like the next 2 is just gonna be fucking nuts, cause it's gonna go fair game. Cause you got Joker. That was nobody was expecting that.
Yeah.
You got the 2 fan favorites from the different regions.
For sure.
And the next 2, it's gonna be fair game, dude. It could be like, this is my dream. It could be as random as Scorpion.
Look at you.
I would fucking love
It could
Scorpion.
be as crazy.
That would be the most crazy one.
It could be Doom Guy. It could be like just let's get a M-rated character.
That would be insane.
Granted, Joker.
Yeah.
Persona.
Yeah.
Persona can get really fucked
Persona's
up.
a little dark.
But
But like Doom like level, like where
Get
it's
Trevor
fucking
from
insane.
GTA 5.
Yeah.
but I don't know
cuts
what
you
else they
open.
could do. We're offline.
So
Andrew.
much.
We're offline, baby.
Oh, it's no problem. It's still going.
okay.
It's all good. It'll be good.
But
So,
yeah,
lastly,
this is what made me scream.
Yeah.
I freaked the fuck out
I
when I
was
saw it.
not expecting that.
So we saw footage from what appeared to be Breath of the Wild, and it showed, the castle with Calamity Ganon going around it. It looked like the
It's
map.
like this weird technology, Calamity technology, and all that shit.
Yeah, like you
I
can
thought
see
it was
Guardians and stuff.
I'm like, oh, cool, they're supporting this game more.
I
'Cause
thought it
this
was going to
game
be
is-
another quest.
Yeah, I thought it was too, and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then you see Ganondorf's dead body, all rotted.
Yeah.
And then his body gets possessed. He's like fucking returning. And then it says the sequel for Breath of the Wild is in development. I'm like, are you fucking kidding
insane.
me? Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. It's like
Agreed.
top
Yeah.
3. That game just made me just see a crazy world, man. It made me just stay in that world.
And like a
I
proud
played-
father, I watched Kyle play.
That was my first legit Zelda game I've ever played, and it is one of my favorite games of all time. I want to get a tattoo. That's how much I love it.
I was like that scene in Norbit when fucking Norbit was yelling at Kate and Rasputin's in the window just like making that
Right, yeah.
the proud face.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
me staring at Kyle playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, exactly. There was like a time in my life I was so depressed, and I played Breath of the Wild for like 9 hours every day. Like
I think we counted. It was 13 hours straight.
Andrew was there, and he was like, "Dude, fucking calm down, dude." But yeah, I am beyond hyped. Words just can't describe
No.
my excitement.
It feels so recent too. It's like
Yeah.
we're already like it's amazing.
And this is like so rare for Zelda games.
Yeah,
Usually it's like a
exactly.
new thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you have Majora's Mask, which is kind of a sequel for Ocarina.
Yeah.
And then you have Zelda 2, for Zelda 1. And what
Yeah.
else? There must be something else. I can't think of anything else.
Well, Skyward Sword was kind of an
Let's not go off the timeline. Just like obvious sequels.
like obvious sequels.
Just like
A Link
Majora's
Between
Mask.
Worlds, Link to the Past,
Okay, yeah.
the
you got me
Oracle
there.
games.
But there's not much of that.
Not
You know,
really.
usually
the Wand
it's
of
like a new-
Gamelon.
Usually it's a Wand of Gamelon. Usually there's like a new thing.
and it's a longer wait.
And
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now this is, I'm happy to say, a lot
It's
of
a
people,
direct sequel.
a lot of Zelda fans might not like this, but this is the new standard for Zelda games now. No
It ha-
matter how different it is from the older ones,
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
the new
yeah.
standard.
And you can have like additional titles, like a Link's Awakening. They can have games like that, or games on 3DS that's like the overhead perspective.
Yeah.
But like after Breath of the Wild, dude, there's like
How do you top that?
you can't go back.
Yeah.
Like I can't play another Zelda game where I can't climb up
Yeah,
a
it's gonna be
landscape.
so
Exactly.
limited.
It's like, dude, I was playing, what was it, Fallout New Vegas recently, and I was like
Trying to climb over the mountain.
Yeah, I was like, shit, I wish I could just jump off
Yeah.
and paraglide off that shit. Because
And,
like
like-
Breath of the Wild ruined video games for me.
Well, other than that, let's talk about what actually happened in the trailer. Fucking Hyrule Castle is flying.
Yeah.
What are we going to Skyward Sword, baby? What does that mean?
Well, I can't remember exactly what happened in the trailer frame by frame because I was too busy jizzing.
Right. Yeah.
But
and that music is so creepy,
so beautiful.
I love it so much. Can you play it? Can you just?
There's
play
so
it?
much potential.
To get round as fuck. So I'm gonna turn it around.
Put in my lemon, yo, and this is the sound.
But this it reminds me of Majora's Mask.
If we have a darker
how
Breath of the
creepy it
Wild,
is.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. If we just had a darker Breath.
And like, what happens with Zelda? Can you play as Zelda? Like, that would be really cool if you could just switch between.
Girls have cooties.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not too crazy.
But like,
I'm not too cool with that.
But what does this mean, man? What can this mean?
What does it mean, Basil?
What does it whoop-de-doo? What does it mean, Basil?
Watch the
Fuck
what's
this
the,
shit.
Who cares about soccer?
Yeah, fuck
Care about what's with all these ads? I just want to hear that cool Zelda music. It's like
the second I saw that, I'm like, Breath of the Wild.
I didn't. I had no idea until I saw Link.
You didn't know this was Breath of the Wild?
No. That. It's so creepy. Probably like here I knew it was Breath, but like right there I knew. But that's just like so. That's so cool, man.
I thought it was going to be like an expansion.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, God.
Alright, you can stop it.
Oh, no, I'm going. Oh,
Lower
fuck.
it. That's definitely Ganon.
That piano music.
Yeah.
So fucking rad.
That's so fucking awesome.
So
Like,
is it
right
like
here, it
zombie
flies.
Ganondorf?
Right here. Well, no, Ganon never dies. You know that, right? He never dies.
I'm talking about Ganondorf the man.
Well, isn't that
Ganondorf,
that is Ganon?
Ganondorf Dragmire, not the beast.
Well, it's the same thing.
The evil
Yeah, but Hyrule flies and
the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is
I
now
don't know
in
what that
development.
means, man.
It just means it's now in development. That's like a precursor. So like I'm a little worried because Zelda games on average take about 5 years. So from Breath of the Wild to Skyward Sword is about a 5-year gap. From Wind Waker to Twilight
Well,
Princess.
they didn't give a
4
release
years.
date. It could come out in like 5 years.
I know. I'm scared. I don't want to wait. I
I'm
don't want to be.
expecting it to come out for a long time.
I don't want the next Zelda game to come out when I'm in my 30s.
True. Yeah.
Like, I'm still gonna play them. I don't give a fuck. I have it shit branded on me. I kind of have no choice. But goddamn, guys, I was so flabbergasted.
Yeah,
They coulda
I
just-
was not expecting-
basically-
they could have just ended it with
That Zelda
Banjo.
trailer was like a mic drop on the whole E3 thing. It's like, all right, you guys can talk about your game passes. You can talk about your fucking,
Well, here's
Final
the thing,
Fantasy
they were
remix.
Like, after Banjo, like you had us, and then it was like, oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Like, how can you top that?
We have
And-
one more thing.
And for me, it did top that. A lot of people it didn't. Because
Yeah.
Banjo's a huge deal.
So you got Banjo, you got Ultimate Alliance 3.
You got Rain, you got Reptile, you got
fucking
Ermac.
Luigi's Mansion. Not even, dude. We didn't even scratch the surface on Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Like
But,
everybody considers Nintendo to be kind of like the alternative, like the kiddie product. Why is this kiddie product just out hyping the mainline, video game companies?
Yeah. I just like. Oh, another thing that I really like was Astral Chain. I totally forgot about that. The new fucking Platinum Games
Oh yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Forgot
about that.
But yeah. We should end it here, man.
I have nothing to add.
We've covered a lot.
So overall,
Nintendo won.
Yeah, fuck.
Pretty underwhelming.
Helen
E3.
Keller can tell you that shit.
Pretty underwhelming E3, but at the end it was pretty. Damn
Nintendo picked it up, and there's nowhere to go from here other than up.
There you go.
So
Fuck yeah.
we can end it here.
All
Thank
hail
you.
Nintendo.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, guys. Follow us on social media at NonsenseM, at @nonsense_media on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.